as I said, it's got a variety of different styles in it, which really showcases, not only what the soloist can do, but I think what the orchestra can do as well. So
Mm,
when Paul approached me about performing a solo, he, right away said, do you want to do the Haydn or the Hummel? And those are like two of the biggest trumpet concertos that I think we do. And they're very standard. And immediately in my mind, I was like, no, I think I'd like to really revisit this piece, because I also think about our orchestra, and being fortunate to be in our orchestra for so long, and seeing the different kinds of strengths and the different kinds of passion that our orchestra plays with. I can't wait to hear what the ensemble does with this music, because I just feel like it fits the ensemble really well, which is one of the main reasons why I chose this piece to do.
yeah.
And so I'm really excited to see what's going to happen, and when it's all put together.
Yeah, yeah, excellent. So, and what can you say about it's almost like sounds like a conversation between the different instruments.
Yeah, and I only heard little snips of what you were playing, but it sounds like this is after the very first slow movement, and then
Right.
there's some just little punctuated little technical passages, and it is, and the wonderful part of what you are playing in there is, after these conversations start going with each other, then there's this real in music, there's this term for it, this Sturm und Drang, this like storm and peace part, where it gets really, really going with a bum 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 bum, and then you
Mhm.
just start to get this flowing melody, and so there's this paradigm against each other, and so there's like this conflict of, it doesn't want to be tense, doesn't want to be peaceful, doesn't want to be tense, doesn't want to be peaceful, and then all of a sudden the trumpet crescendos out of that, and then you're right into that really, really, I'm going to say more like aggressive, like getting into some real technical playing right
Yeah.
after that. So it's a nice way to set that up, and that's one of these things where I feel like, even for an audience member too, you can really start to feel like, oh, okay, this piece is going somewhere. This is, something big is about to happen.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a really good way to look at it. And I'm gonna go back, hopefully. This is just a little bit of a Wikipedia article that I found about the piece, talking about the structure of it. We already mentioned that it's one movement, but it does have these different main parts to it.
Yeah, and you can see just by this, and this is the very opening of the piece, and you see under the first couple of notes, you see this word rubato there, and that means to, take time within the measure and really
Mhm.
stretch that out. And you'll see on the third line, there's an accelerando under the triplets, and then this really, again, a big accelerando under the 16th notes in the last measure of the third line. And those are all spots where the orchestra is not necessarily playing, and it's just the trumpet playing, and so you have the liberty to take a little more time to stretch things out or speed things up, again, to put your not only your own mark on it, but to create that little sense of excitement in the piece too. And it also starts to speak to, all right, we're going to start to show a little bit of technique in there, to say, all right, this is what this instrument can actually do.
Order tickets at claflinhill.org. CLAFLINHILL.org.